Hi everybody, welcome back to Yenes Cake Tips and thank you so much for watching me again. There are a few things are guaranteed will excite the kids, like ice cream, cotton candies or something similar to that, and also one of those items are colorful balloons. So every time kids sees the balloons, you can see their face are smiling. So since the balloons always put a smile, that kind of smile on their faces, can we use balloons on the cakes for decoration purposes? Well, it will probably remain this question mark, but I use real balloons on cakes many times, maybe more than 100 times, and it always welcome with excitement and kids love it. So as long as you have these two items, you can do it. It is a plastic balloon holder. So it looks like this. I'm sure you know what it looks like. You have seen them before. And also something to connect balloons to cakes. So the problem starts over here if you don't have the right thing. And I found those things quite some time ago. These are good for large balloons. And we're talking about something a lot smaller than smaller proportion than just kids holding balloons in the hand and then just with the 1 meter stick in the hand. Or for example, we see often on wedding decorations, table decorations, they comes in a kind of like more than 80 centimeter of sticks that people can see each other when they're sitting around the table. But we're not looking for something like that. We're looking for something much more smaller, kind of like a set, and smaller balloons, and also something thinner than to join the cakes. So my cake tip of today will be what you have to do if you don't have this and you don't want to look something in the right size to connect to the cake. So let's put this on the side here and start with our cake decoration tip today. Very first thing, I like to show you what I'm using connecting small balloons to the cake. I use 2 millimeter thickness craft wires. So they come with the different colors. They are very flexible. You can mend it just by hand, all right? But it's not automatically straight. So I have to use my finger. So I have to use my hand to make it straight bit by bit, and then it's not going to be 100% straight still. So let me show you first how to do that one straight. I like to make it 40 centimeter long so I can cut them smaller later on. So this is the right size around that. I showed this one before in a couple of videos. Maybe some of you haven't seen that yet, but never mind. I will show you another trick which is quite good for connecting the wires, which somebody have seen that how to make it straight anyway. All right. So just cut this one 40 centimeter. 40 to 50 centimeter is just right. Okay. Since that we're going to use colorful balloons, I like to use also colorful, different colors of wires, craft wires. All right. So 4 of them. First of all, you're holding one side, nice and good, and then it doesn't matter, you're bending again and holding here, and then pull like this, do this one, and then you have this straight already. All right. It's a good trick, isn't it? Straight. And it's really straight. Okay. Just, I know what you're asking now. Where do I find this? eBay. Craft wires. You can just say aluminum craft wires, you will find it. All right. And then chop the end bits, secondly. Make them all nice and clean first. Make sure when you're doing that, these little pieces, you have to get rid of it right away, especially if you have a cake or sponge or something on the table. Anyway, this kind of things you have to prepare far earlier, not that just join with the cake and then this one end up in the cake. That's not a good idea. Preparations means a lot to cake decorating. Okay, now, so then this one, 2, 4, 6, 8, nothing missing, and throw away. All right, now I'm going to show you how to bend these wires to to connect the balloons easily. Now, hold the wire gently so you don't disturb the straightness, all right? And then use like sort of the sharp end or rounded end is also even better, a plier. And then first of all, this is a very sharp edges, very sharp sort of end bit, the tip. This will touch the balloon. Balloon will burst right away. So first of all, we avoid that. Just turning this one with a small loop like this, and then bring back again like that, and that's just ready. So just like this. All right. So now, don't turn this way. You have to hold it like this. All right. That flat like this, holding flat like this. This part. All right. And then use the plier gently. Turn a small circle, probably about 15 millimeter, just like this. And then once you end up to this edge, all right, turn this one again, direction to this way. And as you see here, it is already 19 degrees, all right, just like a basketball pot, right? And then holding here, turn this one 45 degrees to the center. So what I like to have, that point is exactly in the middle of this line. So this one, turn again like this. So do you see what I mean? It is like a flat area, and then this part is bended down so the balloon doesn't touch it. And then this part is turned 45 degrees, and then turn again here, which is when you look at it from top, that spot exactly in the middle, right? Just in the middle. All right. So the reason is this, because I like to put my balloon here, stretch it holding here, and then balloon stays on this circle and stay like straight. All right. So, but how can I put balloon here? There is nothing to hold balloons, and I don't want to make a balloon is not around here. So that's why I'm going to hold this one here again. All right. And then make one more turn, just like this. All right. Look at that. So then, because the craft wire are so flexible, you can just manipulate a little bit, left and right, and then make sure that this gap slightly open, that balloon can go inside, all right? That's it. So, let me show you again. This looks like that. Okay. All right, let's do it a few more times. Since that is quite a simple video, so I like to make it really, really nice and clear that you understand what I'm talking about. This is the first turn. Guaranteed that the balloon will not going to be burst or not popped. Round. All right. Turn again, like that. 45 degrees. And this part, one more sort of spiraling circle, right? And then organize it. We can always organize a little bit more when the balloon is on. We can see it, how straight is it. We can always bend around, okay? So this is the second one. And third one, first loop. This one. Okay. One day I was needing some balloon holders, and I realized that my small little balloon holders, plastic ones, are out of stock. So I just go around and try to find it, and there's no time to just go and look at it. So I just look around and then find something. It's always that emergency brings you new ideas, and from there onwards I never bought balloon holders again. So I just use those. All right, pretty simple. That's the circle like this, and then going back to 45 degrees this way, and after that you have one more loop and turning. So this circle hold the balloons, and this circle will hold the end bit of the balloons. All right. Okay, let's blow some balloons and come back. So one more balloon I like to blow. That's the size what I'm looking for. It's no meaning to have it too large. It's all right. Just go like this. Okay, and tie it on its own, like that. Right. And that's it. Right. So watch this one now. It's very important that how to connect that. You take the balloon and then put this one here. Nice and easy. Right. And hold this one like this. Pull it in front of that gap. All right. Pull it. And so much pull, then you got this one around that and loop. All right. And after that, you turn around and put this one here and rest it here, and then balloon is standing in the right position. I just bend it too much, and after that you finish, you squish this one a little bit, and then make sure that balloons are standing. You see, you can bend now wherever you like. The balloon stays as on that position. Let's do other ones. Silver with silver. Put this here. Go through. And after that, holding this way, and go over here. Make sure that not past that circle, and squeeze it so it doesn't go back again. Right? And after that, you go around and poke this one inside here, and also squish this one again, and then lock it. So the balloon standing perfectly. Right? Look at that. Because of that tension here, the balloon standing very nicely. All right. So another one. I don't have a green color, so I use the orange color. Doesn't matter. That's done. Go in here. This way. This way. Put this here. Pull and squish. And then try this one through the back there. That's it. If you like, you can cut this one also if you want. No problem. It's not going to hurt anything. That's it. Let's do that. If you don't want to see this particular extension here, you don't have to really worry about it. Just cut this off. That's it. You have a much more cleaner end. All right? Look at that. Do this one too. That's it. So, one more. There we go. This one, no need to cut because it sits very well here. Right, and then always tie it up a little bit, and then bend again slightly to make it straight. Make it straight. All right. That's it. All the balloons are ready. Now I like to tell you how to poke those balloons with the wires on the cake in an ethical way. Now, can we poke those into the cake directly? I don't think it's a good idea. Maybe the aluminum, plain aluminum one is okay, but all the other ones with the color coated, another layer on top, and then I'm not so sure what kind of colors are they, and then also maybe especially acidic flavored cakes like lemon cake or something like this, it will maybe some reaction. I don't know. Let's do some precaution that we don't have anything wrong. So I use a slush straw. This is about, I think it's about 12 millimeters thickness. So if you don't need so big, you can also take the small one. But having said that, if you have a thick one, you can also poke other things in there. Like for example, maybe like you have some stars or hearts, or even the letters that indicating what's the name of the birthday person, birthday kid. So you can have also names over here. So that is the first thing. The height of the cake, and then cut this accordingly. Let's say this is about sort of 5 to 6 centimeters. So that straw is already ready here. And this one goes directly to the cake first, in the middle or wherever the position is. And then you fill up with something like chocolate, for example, but not right away. You have to first of all understand the composition of it. So I have a wish to have these balloons doesn't standing like this, because if you're standing like, you see that they are hiding each other, and then it's not really good. So I like to have the red on the top, and then maybe just the green and yellow on the second layer, and then the silver after that. So when you put when I put this everything together on the cake, it will standing like this. It's not really covering anything, and it has got sort of like a much nicer look. All right, so different heights. All right, then after that I take the red one as a measurement and I cut everything else accordingly. All right, see here, like that. It's already done. Again, make sure that those things are not goes into the cake. All right, so imagine that is on the cake, and this one goes, oh, this is in the cake, and you fill up with some chocolate inside, and then you poke them all in there nicely, and then wait till it's everything dry. So we have the balloons on the cake to make the kids happy. So that was my cake decorating tip of the week, guys. How to connect little balloons like this to the wires, and then how to bend the wires, and how to connect also to the cake. So that is all for today, guys. Don't forget that you will have longer and more detailed videos at yenesbir.com. And then also good news is if you click on that one, you will have a full access to our website for 1 day and 1 time only. Just follow up that link. So thank you so much for your time today again. Please like, share and subscribe to be tuned with us. Until next tutorial, bye for now.